Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where we have this strange park in the middle of a very black universe, where there is this sudden crater. Well, not even really a crater, because as we can see, it is flat. So there is this strange landscape without trees, God bless it, but full of water. So yeah, here we are, and I am very happy to announce that the sweltering heat has faded, or at least temporarily. You know, temperatures have dropped to acceptable values of sub 30, so anything below that is good. So yeah, here we are. Now, it seems that the same is the case for our park, which is in May year 2 with 851 guests in the park. Now, I do recall that last time I did feel like, well, there's still a lot of things to do, but on the other hand, I mean, the 1st of May does mean we have a good chunk of the second year ahead of us, and because this park, you know, it does have some money issues, it's quite out of balance because of those said money issues. As a result, we do not have that many coasters. I feel that this park, you know, the guest count will go up greatly the moment we start adding more coasters, but that moment isn't here yet because of the money. It's a perpetuous circle. A circle of financial drought. Maybe this park is in Greece. Who knows? In any case, what we need to do is we first need to check out the finances of all the rides. See what makes us a profit and what doesn't. Oh, the Kraken Tow doesn't even make us the most profit. It's the Raging Typhoon. Wow, that's actually very nice. I mean, I didn't expect this coaster to be the most profitable thing out there. Huh. Well, it sure can stash a lot of guests. I mean, 6 per car, and the cars do return rather quickly, I'll have to admit. Yeah, I mean, this might not be that bad. In any case, we need to find rides that do not make a profit, of which we have none. None in total. See, everything that is not making a profit is a shop or a stall. But even the shops and stalls, most of them actually do turn a healthy profit. I mean, Information Kiosk 1, I mean, that is just freaking insane. I mean, people are buying stuff left and right over here. I don't even know. What is it they've sold in total? Ah, they've sold umbrellas and maps even more so. Right, well, I didn't expect that. Yeah, so, now, before we get to constructing things, let's take a look at what our eggheads are doing. They're researching roller coasters, which, yeah, it's a good thing. Most definitely a very, very good thing. Man, would I love a steel roller coaster or a steel mini roller coaster or a Virginia rail or something of the sort, you know. A bit more in our budget range for now. By the way, whilst we're looking at this, yeah, there's not much to build over here. I do know we have this. This is definitely going to get built, as well as that, the water slide. In terms of what we should build, we could go for the mine train, we could go for the go-karts, or we could go for the water slide. I feel that the water slide would be the... well, I mean, it would be the best fitting, wouldn't it be? I mean, all blue water and, yeah, water slide, watery park. It's somehow also loosely in there with the color theming. Yeah, right, yeah, we could do. Ooh, and one other thing. Yeah, look at... wow, guest 3 is still in the park. He had 80 bucks on him. He can't really go into many rides anymore, but that is quite good, you know. That means that he's more than a year in the park. Wow. Look at that, and he has an on-ride photo and a Crater Lake hat. Yeah, you're a good dude, man. I like you. However, we're gonna choose another guest who is going to be the famous or infamous Damage. And Damage is filthy rich, so he does not have 60 bucks in cash. He should have more than that too. He should have 80 bucks, I feel. I mean, Damage is a rich fellow. Oh. If I was a rich fellow, I would be named Damage. There we have him. Guest 117 is totally me. Oh man, I'm so in it for the money. I don't know why, really. In any case, we found ourselves. We have done some meditation and we've gone back to ourselves, you know, our roots. Now, as for the park, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build the water slide, I feel. If we take a look over here, we have this very nice section of path over here that I feel we should do something with. Now, if we're gonna build the water slide, I kind of want some path connection from like somewhere over here to here, or perhaps from the island. So if we were to build a water slide, it would be kind of not really, well, easy to build it in this direction. So I guess what we should do is build it in this direction. But I do have a plan, of course, I always have. The plan is to, well, you'll see. But it will involve more. Oh, you know what I totally forgot to do? Ooh, very bad me. We need to do our usual vandalism routine. Totally forgot about that. Very bad tycooning, but yeah, I mean, I've been kept off, you know, the tycoon business by the tropical conditions here in my house. I mean, outside it is like 21 degrees or so, but inside, well, it's still 29. But that's a lot better than the 36 it was. So, yeah, you know, I mean, the heat's in the walls right now. Oh, and by the way, whilst I was informing you about my house status, the wall temperatures, I have noticed that we do not have any vandalism anywhere. So, back to building the water slide, we are going to build one. Ooh, which direction are we gonna have it go though? I feel that going over here in this direction is the more easy part because the lift's gonna be over here. Now, I am going to experiment with a new design, and I don't know whether or not it will work. Also, I think it would be best if we design this backwards. And I want to know what the... So we can have 12 boats now. Can we still have 12 right now? Yes. Can we still have 12 right now? Probably not. Oh, we can actually. Alright. And right now? Still. Huh, interesting. Alright, so we need to add one more. That means that we can cut off like 1, 2, 3 sections. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Alright, good. Good to know. Now, I do want to know. Yeah, so that isn't possible. So we need to move it all back one, and then we'll expand it there one. That's still reasonable though. It's a good thing, you know, to figure out what these optimal station lengths are. That over there, this over there. Right, okay, so yeah, this new ride design that you were talking about. Well, it isn't really new in a sense that, you know, we all of a sudden we can do loopings or whatever. But I want to introduce a second lift till, well, we can go, you know, the same height, so we just have like a drop at first. I think we don't really need to, so... But over here, I'm also not really sure what the speed will be, so... Well, you know, just to play it safe. Ooh, if this... I see potential for something going over here. And then... I see the potential. Oh man. I see a lot of potential. Right, let's see if we can make that happen. How spectacular would that be? And then in front over here. We might want to close that actually. Yeah, we need to go straight here regardless. Ooh, or perhaps... as... Wow. Oh. I don't even know if we really need to have it that... You know, that covered up. Because the bends are not that great now, are they? And perhaps we also don't really need that over here. Now it's you know, becoming more guesswork though. I don't really want this one to be too long though. So what we're gonna do, we need to make like a overpassage for the other ride as well. And here I do feel we are gonna need at least a cover section. Yes, and then down. I don't know. I mean, if I expect this to be, you know, launched over here, then downwards, of course, the same will happen. This should line us up perfect. Yeah. And then like so. Ooh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is epic design if ever I have seen it. Wow. Yeah, that's looking good. This is looking freaking good. And then we might even be able to get away with like 2 S-bends. Or at least 1 S-bend. And then probably a wide curve is what we need. Or just a straight piece. And then something like this. Nah, we're still even off. So could we get away with another S-bend? Yeah. Probably not. Nah. That's too much. So what we would need is this. Yes, and then S-bend, curve, boom! Wow! Please don't crash on me. Oh, very, very nice water slide. Please don't. You never know, really, but I have good hopes for this one. It is looking promising. What we need to do is... Yeah, that's the one. Right, so let us just get a reasonable queue on this one. It is a water slide after all, which should have a reasonably high throughput. So if I keep that away from that area a little, we might be able to perhaps... Oh, that would also be very cool. Well, let us see what we can do over there. I mean, this is a queue that is still reasonable when it comes to length. So, looking good. Right, looking also very, very good over there. We'll close that. Also, I am quite happy to report that it doesn't seem that this water slide thing is gonna crash on us. It also seems that we have the same amount of money that we had when we started construction on this one. So, are you guys ready for it? We're gonna tune the settings! No, the ratings, of course. Well. Not spectacular, I'll admit, but it does have 2 big drops, so this could definitely be worse. And we haven't even placed our fountains yet, or the magic, well, you know, the magic trick. So That's all gonna happen, and I think with all that added, we could get this pretty close to a 6. That is good. Right, we need to open this up. How about we call this, which is totally in line with the actuality, Grantrons. You know, in contrary to what's happening right now. Yeah, we're gonna call this Grantrons. I think that's very fitting, and for anybody who watches this like not right now, oh man, the news, man, it's all over. Right, for this, we will give this a very fitting color, which will be this. I mean, obviously this, well, we can't go with anything else. We could go with the yellow, you know, of the EU, keeping it all up. That's actually quite fitting. On the other hand, I would rather like the supports to be blue as well. It makes it an awful lot of blue, though. Well, we could offset that, of course, by making the dinghies completely white. Jingies. Yeah, that seems about right. It looks rather cold, you know, and I think we can get something cool looking out of this. So this is the Grantrons, you know. Let us further tune this a little bit by adding some fountains to it, just so that we can get an impression of what the ratings will be like, you know, in the definitive version. There, look at this. Oh man, the ratings, they will love this. And meat as well. Also very important. And then, no, we can't really get anything over there, not there, but yeah, who knows, we could get something over there, perhaps something over there. Look at that, it's looking beautiful. Nice, very nice. Right, I should have cranked it up. And now for the big thing, of course, the second one. Yep, you got that right. This is the secret plan. It has been secret all along. Well, not really. I mean, of course, you could see this coming, but now, are the guests loving it? It seems they do. It seems they do indeed. Nice. Oh. Yeah, that's an issue. But it's a good thing, you know, I had raised this up. I saw that coming. Alright, very nice. Now, what we're gonna do is, of course, we're gonna have the pretty much identical, exactly the same start. Because, well, you know, it needs to be paired up, so yeah, we can't really make any compromises in this one. But after the first drops, I don't think I can get away with any of this now. But after the first drops, then things are gonna differ. Like this. So we're gonna go to also height 13. I mean, this is pretty much the point at which the water slide will be vastly different than its smaller brother. Let me see. What can we do over here to make it vastly different? First of all, we can just go to height 2 and then do an S-bend over to there. Then do 2 sharp curves. One we could actually do open, but this one will definitely well, actually, we could have derailment over here, but I'm willing to risk it. Yeah, I'm definitely willing to risk it. Then we'll have an S-bend, and we'll go up by 2. Yes, 2. Close it. Now we'll definitely be going a lot slower. So, and this is where we're gonna go right now. Oh, wait. Yes, this is it. This is it indeed. I don't really know if we actually needed to make that S-bend. Because if we don't have to do that, no we don't. This would make things a lot easier. Right? I'm saying that, but this is awfully tight actually. I don't think I really have much room to get in between, to be honest. No. So is there actually an exit to this? I'm pretty sure that if we insert a lift over here, we're gonna get stalls. So however cool this ID was, we need to change the execution of it a little bit. By... It's not that hard to do, but... Well, it's rather easy actually. Yeah, and then to the other side, an S-bend. Actually, 2 S-bends. Or was it just one? Yeah, it is just one. Wow. Okay, and then... Oh, but that is of course not the... Hold on a second. I was thinking I could go below over here. Obviously that ain't happening. Question becomes then, where would we be able to find the exit to get out over here? Yeah, about that. That is a question. Well, what we could do, of course, is add another drop and a lift, perhaps? Yeah, so we would go down, go up, and then have a drop, and then escape through here, rather than... Yeah, because this is the only entrance. We need to come in from above, swoop in like an eagle. Tycooning vision here, ladies and gents. If ever you need some help with that, you now know where to find expert counsel. Right, so we'll go like this, because we need to make a curve, we need to get around. We'll do the wide curve over there, which lines us up with the other station. And then, man, I still want a big badass drop. And that is gonna happen! Nice! Very nice! And then, and this, well, you know, I don't think we... Yeah, we can get away with that. Look at that! Yeah, about this, huh? That definitely requires some curvature. I wonder, could we get away with a wide curve? Oh, we can actually. That makes that a whole lot more interesting. Now then, what we need... Ooh, because now we got some speed. I feel like before we head home, we should add some track length to this. Perhaps in the shape of some S-bends, perhaps? Why can't that happen? Because there's a fountain in the way? Really? Oh, alright, you'll have to go. I mean, that's the way of it, you know. The track has wait, I can have a lift downwards? Wait, hold on a second. I can have a lift downwards, but it moves up. I wonder how that would work out if a dinghy would go over it, you know. Would it instantly be reverted backwards? And we can cover up the... No, we cannot cover up the lift. This would mean a crash though. That is a thing we're gonna experiment with another time, but... Oh, that's interesting, really. I did not expect that. No, I don't need lift everywhere. We just need to get ourselves aligned proper for our grand return to our station. There. Which I believe, if we do one S-bend, is upon us. Wow. 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 Oh, wow! What a thing, this water ride. Please do watch the test results with me. Tycoon. Oh, the dancing sea? Wait, I have left it. Apparently, I like that ride. Now, we could hook this all up. You know, connect up the two islands. I'm kind of in favor of doing so. On the other hand, I also think that it would pretty much guarantee that we would not see that much folk coming through here. Perhaps it's better to not jump from one island to the other, even though that would look really nice, but to keep it more like over here. So we have a few more possibilities to hook up some rides and perhaps use this to create a tunnel, you know, which is a very rare thing with this park, tunnels. I mean, we could do one that goes down over here. Or we could do two, one that goes down over here, and the other one that goes down over here, right behind the shops and stalls. Well, that's definitely a thing. We should have the space for it. Yeah, so we're just gonna hook up the Q and exit path then, because really I want those tunnels. They're gonna be a great way to boost the ratings in a park that is otherwise known for its scarcity of underground. And right now we are kind of blocking off the one and only cool option for path over there. So you know what we're gonna do instead? It's a bit, well, no. It's a bit, you know, well, we'll definitely be blocking off the option for a tunnel. Wait, hold on a second. I saw this message just a moment ago. Why is it not being fixed exactly? Mechanic? Heading for course Cobalt? Oh, you're completely over there on the other side. Great. Fantastic. You needed to be over there. And clearly this also calls for hiring a new mechanic. And also, a thing I just now noticed, I totally forgot, is over here a handy dude who is going to keep everything clean over here. Assuming I assigned the right spots for him, because, I mean, there's no way to tell for me really. You are going to clean up that, because that is a pain in the eye. Now it also seems that our new water ride does not suffer from any crashes. So let us continue with hooking up exit paths, and we will then be ready to... Oh, no. Come on. Yeah, almost. Oh, it is somewhere around there. Come on, I can almost get the path right. It is just freaking... there. Right, because of course somewhere halfway, you know, on the roof is the most obvious build selector tile square thing for the exit. Duh. Why don't I understand, right? It's so obvious, huh? Ah well. Right, we'll get these in there. There, we'll also get some trash cans along the way. We might as well install a handy dude here, because you installed it, you bolt them onto the path. There, and you'll have that area. Good, keep that clean for me. Now, as part of the whole setting up, this is of course important, because we do know that the ratings of the Grantrons were quite good, right? 5.27 if I recall, and that is up to 5.50. Now with that is of course all due to our fountains and the other ride right next to it. However, right now, the other ride, still very boringly named Water Slide 1, which has already the ratings of the other water slide. In fact, it's just better in every single way, basically. It does have a higher intensity, higher nausea, higher everything. It is just better, but that's not the point. What we're gonna do right now is synchronize it. Yay! We're also gonna lower the max waiting time to about 20 seconds. Yeah, it's about right. 12 jingies, huh? It's only 1 minute 15. So a 5-second minimum waiting time is, that's good, right? Oh yeah, definitely we need some changes over here. $5 it is. And I guess we can now safely open this up. And with that, of course, is it? Are both synchronized? I just know, because no, because these were going off sync. Perhaps they were already, one was already departing. Could be the case. Right, what we need, of course, is a name for this one. And as it happens, I have a very original one. A Grantry. Not related to a Graxit at all. There. Perfect fitting name. And as to the color scheme, I also have it. It's all in my mind. We will go with the white pillars over here to at least somewhat get the white-blue stripe effect, of a certain banner of a certain country that is totally not involved in the naming of any of these rides. We'll also inverse the blue and the white, just to make it a little bit different and add a little bit to the blue and whitiness, I guess. We'll make these darker blue so they stand out more. And we'll go with an icy bottom, I guess. Does that look good? It does. Doesn't make much difference on the white jingies, but over here it looks good. Yes, I am very, very happy with these, but, the ratings are a thing that you'll have to wait for next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.